Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Claire Hair. So we're going to be doing our Lara Croft inspired ponytail braid, and I'm going to be using my E-bend edge control that I usually use, Gorilla Snot to cement it in because it's so hot down here. Also, I'll be using EOS chapstick because, baby, my lips were dry. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you have big lips, it's just a whole job. It's like your responsibility to have them looking juicy at all times. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm using Cuban Twist model braid, and I'm laughing because I thought I was gonna have to use 2 packs. This was actually all with 1 pack. This is 24 inches. I didn't get it from anywhere special. I got it from, your local hair store. So I'm just gonna go in and show me splitting my hair in half, just going through. I like to say that the braid that Lara Croft, aka Angelina Jolie, did was more, I feel like the braids were like straight back, but I feel like with my oval head shape, I don't think it was gonna be too fitting for my face. So I ended up giving a little angle. So I split them into 3 sections because I don't like to struggle. If you don't want your hair like coming over left and right, definitely put it there. I like to start with the middle braid because it's the hardest one. I don't know about y'all, but when I started tasks, I like to start the hardest one. So I pretty much just put them in twists. I didn't do anything. I wouldn't say it's like stretched hair. I want to say it's blow dried. Neither of those was applied. I literally had it in a bun, and then that was pretty much it. So right now I'm just putting the E-bend, and then just putting the E-bend on my hair. What I do is that I put the E-bend first, and then I put the Gorilla Snot on top to kind of act as like a top coat, because like I said, I want these braids to last. I plan on keeping this in for at least 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, it's only 1 pack of braiding hair, so I don't feel like I lost too much money. All $3.99 of it, right? But for the most part, you want to start your braid. Now, this is the hardest part, I can say. If you have to rewind, zoom in, whatever you got to do. But it took me a while. I would say it took me almost 2 years to get the technique, and even then I feel like I can still practice. You want to start braiding with your own actual hair. To me, I feel like this is a better way of gripping your edges, because what ends up happening is that if you start the hair with the braiding hair, your edges will be in the past, because let me tell you this, your edge is going to be giving 2021, 2020. I tried that before where I actually started with the braiding hair and my hair did not like it. I had a headache, and I actually ended up breaking out in a rash because the hair was just, they say to wash your synthetic hair, but I just feel like it was just a bad technique on my part. So like I said, I would recommend coming in, braiding your hair first, then coming in. Now pay attention to my pinky. And that's pretty much like my guide if I'm doing it right. So basically what you do is you complete the braid, then you add it in. So don't be mid braid and then add it. So you can see there is just basically coming in the start. Of course, the braiding hair is a 1B, and I was so happy to see it there. But you see how I kind of intertwine it there. I'm gonna try in the future for sure to just have maybe we can have a skill set video, basically basic stuff that I feel like everybody should be able to know. So with the cornrow, just with your own hair, I feel like everybody should know the technique with that. But I would say, once again, follow my pinky right there, and I'm just basically using that to intertwine in the braid. You see I'm kind of twisting it in the braid that's already there, and then I'm continuing the braid. You can actually do this with your own hair and just have a Marley braid ponytail, but I wanted this. I wanted to practice my feet in, because I feel like I don't have a lot of time to practice it because my hair is usually in twist or it's under a wig. So I try to practice my feet in whenever I can. I feel like the best practice is on yourself, because I feel like you can do it on yourself, you can do it on anyone. So you're basically coming in like that, pretty much. I like to also squeeze it. I have a little squeeze technique, so that's pretty much how I like to do it. And that was the end of that. And then I ended up braiding the other one, and then I slicked it down, and that was basically me saying merge. This hair here is the rest of the hair. I also split it up. I basically split it up in halves. So one half was for the back of the braid, and then another section was the 3 in the front. So this, I could say, was the hardest part. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was crying through this part mentally because it's like your brain is smart, but it's not. So basically I got caught up in there, but you want to split this hair into 3 sections, your hair as well as that hair. So it's basically you're putting it on like a mask in a way. So it's kind of similar to like some of the Marley braids I've done in the past. And then I have it basically on top of my hair, basically put in 3 sections. Because once again, I don't like to suffer if y'all don't notice that, but I don't like to suffer. So I wanted to make it easy on myself. So I split it into 3 sections and I put the braiding hair on top of that. And I pretty much just combed it through. I also used some of the even styling gel to kind of like solidify it a little bit more, because I feel like sometimes y'all be lying, and I mean sometimes, I mean all the time, because I was like, how does these braids end up looking so clean all the time? I see their technique now. What they do is they rub some of the gel on their fingers, so it kind of makes it kind of tacky, so it's basically it's going to stick to the braid. So I pretty much went through, and that's pretty much the technique. It's a little quick style. I can say it probably will take you, it didn't even take me an hour. I think the only reason why it took a while because I slowed it down so I could teach. But for the most part, this would be done in like 40 minutes, if not 30 minutes, because it's just 3 in the front. You can do a little bit more in the back. I did contemplate like just braiding my entire head, but I wanted to be able to refresh the back as well, just in case I get irritated with it. So that's why I didn't do like braids coming up. And of course, braids coming up is very difficult on yourself. I've done it on so many different people, but that's pretty much it. I ended up putting a little curling rod on the end just to see what it did, and it did nothing. So for the most part, I tried that, but if you guys have any better luck, definitely try that. But that's pretty much it. Of course, you know, you can squeeze it out to fix the lumps as well. But this is my little quick tutorial, something to battle the heat, baby, because it's been so hot. I went and sprayed this Got to Be glue because I just like the finishing smell. It didn't do anything, but I just like that finishing like salon smell. But that's pretty much it. Enjoy.